Okay, today we're going to take a look at some cult classics from the 80s. One of a little bit higher quality than the other one. We've got Streets of Fire. This is the Shout Factory Shout Select edition, featuring a new 2K high-def transfer, cast and crew interviews, feature-length documentary, vintage featurettes, music videos, and more. And come on, if you had cable TV in the 80s, or you frequented the video store in that same time period, you are familiar with Never Too Young to Die, starring, as the back of this box says, a once-in-a-lifetime cast. Certainly is. John Stamos, who we know from Full House. This was before that, I believe. Vanity, starred in The Last Dragon, Action Jackson. She was also a singer, linked to Prince for a while. Passed away a couple years ago. And then Gene Simmons of Kiss. And let's start with unboxing Never Too Young to Die here while I talk about this bonkers movie. This thing was weird, but watchable, if not for the fact that it was like super silly. Gene Simmons, for some reason, once Kiss took the makeup off back in the 80s, they decided they were going to put him in movies in some weird situations. There was a movie starring Tom Selleck. Oh, what was the name of that? Listen up, my little turd balls. I think that line is at the beginning of the film. Anyway, Gene Simmons plays a hermaphrodite who wants to poison the water supply of the town that they're in, and John Stamos is the son of a spy, and the spy is played by George Lazenby. And for some reason I remember a gymnastics scene in this. I think Stamos was a gymnast or something. But anyway, it's just crazy. It's full of over-the-top acting by Gene Simmons, and actually Robert Englund is in this movie. Freddy Krueger. And has never been on disc until this release. And we've got the Blu-ray and the DVD. I guess they're making up for the fact that this was only ever available on VHS before this past month. Got some art on the back of the insert. Stamos and Vanity. Anyway, this movie is crazy. I hate the term "so bad it's good." I think this movie is just so bad. But like I said, if not for the weird costumes and characters, probably not very watchable. This also actually has a audio commentary, and I think there's like a VHS transfer as a bonus feature. It doesn't say it here. I think I read that somewhere, where you can actually watch like a VHS version of it in standard definition, like you would have seen back in the early 80s on HBO, or actually probably the late 80s on HBO, which is how I originally saw it, late nights in front of the TV after my parents have gone to sleep. This one they've taken a little bit more care to present. There's Diane Lane, William Dafoe. I believe Rick Moranis is in this movie, so I think the cast of this movie probably held up a little bit over time, better than the trio from the first movie we looked at. But there is the cover, which matches the slip, and we've got 2 discs again, featuring music videos and some other bonus features. We've got disc art, some advertising from Shout. You can see what other movies that are in their collection there. And again, we've got 2 discs. We've got the feature film and bonus features, and then you've got a little bit more information about the movie on the back insert, which I guess is probably what's also on the back cover. And then here we've got the original poster art, which is cool. And I may actually flip this around and use this side as the main cover. I'm not a fan of the floating head thing that movie posters like to do. This is perfect right here. So, Streets of Fire probably will hold up a little bit better for viewing than Never Too Young to Die. Although Streets of Fire was not really a commercial success, it did garner some decent reviews when it did come out. It's kind of a cool musical slash action movie. And thanks for watching.